All right, y'all. Welcome back.
What's good,
What up,
y'all?
To another AJD episode.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We have a lot in store for you guys today.
You already
Always.
know that, though.
So much.
Always got a whole briefcase, a whole duffel.
Let's introduce ourselves. Who are you over there?
I'm Javier.
Fuck you.
I'm
Now
David.
Second guessing everything. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Johnny Depp. This is Amanda Hurd.
And I'm Dave Chappelle. Which brings us to our first segment of the day. So, you guys remember how Will Smith smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock?
Yes.
Yeah. How could we
Like it was yesterday.
Dave Chappelle got tackled
I
at
did
his
see that
comedy
shit.
Like
show.
full, like shoulder
Like,
down.
At least was attempted to get tackled before Dave Chappelle was like, fuck no,
Stiff
and pushed
arm.
him off. And
Did he?
then,
They both went to the ground though, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then like a scurry happened, and then I believe that Dave Chappelle, Jamie Foxx, and Busta Rhymes beat the fuck out of this dude in the back.
way.
Like bit his body like a pretzel. Like fucked this guy.
Not bust a
up.
bust. I didn't know Busta Rhymes was in the mix.
Bust. Straight up murdered a fool. They just
Were they
pummeled
at the
this
show?
guy. Yeah, they was just grilling with Dave Chappelle.
That man was probably like went unconscious, woke back up, saw Jamie Foxx, Busta Rhymes, Dave
Saw
Chappelle.
Busta Rhymes just
Yeah, forgot what had just happened. It was like,
Probably because he has a fucking
whoa.
severe concussion.
Yeah, who made my Make-A-Wish?
yeah, bro.
going to
But I
hell.
think it's so funny that Will Smith opened up just attacking comedian.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw that? Chris
Kind
Rock.
of a trend now.
What did he say?
I didn't see what Chris Rock said.
You didn't see what Chris Rock said?
What'd he say?
I want to see
You
a
missed
video
the
on this.
biggest part about this whole part.
No, I haven't seen. What is it?
Chris Rock said that
The G.I. Jane joke?
no. After that had happened,
It was
Chris
a
Rock,
G.I. Jane
Jane
Chris
joke.
Rock went up to Dave Chappelle, picked up his or said something, embraced him, got his mic and said, "Was that Will Smith?"
No way.
Did you not see-
Dog, I didn't see that.
Really? Well, it was
I've
like,
only seen like short clips. I
Oh,
haven't
wow.
seen Chris Rock go up there.
yeah.
That's wild.
Isn't that
though.
wild?
Chris Rock went up there and said, was that Will Smith?
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah. And I don't know. Well, what were you gonna say? Because I kind of took that at a whole different level.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think it's funny how like Will Smith made it a thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
Cause do you really think that somebody would have attacked Dave Chappelle if Will Smith wouldn't have slapped Chris Rock and didn't get any repercussion about it?
Well,
Depends on what this guy says.
yeah.
If this guy comes out and says anything on the matter, maybe, and it's like it leads
Fair.
towards Will Smith, but I don't know. I feel like this guy was just on some shit, saw Dave Chappelle, and you know Dave Chappelle in his latest comedy shows, it's been more leaning towards the fact that he feels like he's talking, like he's has something to say than more jokes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he got probably offended by one of those.
Probably.
Yeah, but I feel like Dave Chappelle,
Mhm.
out of all comedians, if you get easily offended, you don't go to a Dave Chappelle show.
That's not going to
You
stop
know?
people. That's not going to stop. People go to shows just to get offended.
I guess that's
Especially to
true.
like Bill Murray shows,
That's
Dave Chappelle shows.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
people go there so that
Because
they
they
can
have that type of comedy.
or because they want to have the chance.
They wanna
to say
create the
something.
scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
That's
or
true.
go up there and tackle them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then get your ass whipped by Busta Bust.
What happened? What was his injuries after? Because I saw him.
I don't
getting
remember exactly,
escorted.
but
Who,
like
the dude or
Yeah,
Dave
he
Chappelle?
was, like,
yeah,
on a
like he
med
was
bed.
getting like rolled away.
Exactly.
Like, they
Shit.
fucked this guy
Yeah.
up.
I mean,
I saw his arm bent backwards in
Yeah,
the picture.
and then like Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle just came back out.
Did he?
like,
I think so. I thought he did.
if he did, he a G.
But yeah, like man got almost tackled, and then him, Jamie Foxx, which I also find hilarious.
Oh yeah, Jamie Foxx is dope.
Electro himself.
Is that Electro?
Yeah, I was literally about to say if you've been with us for a while, you know the Electro jokes.
Fucking Electro.
Bro. Imagine getting your ass beat by Dave
Was Electro
Chappelle, the Django,
Electro?
the Django,
Dave Chappelle, the Django, and Busta Bus.
Bust the bus.
You fucked
You,
up.
yeah, you are.
You're done.
You're
Like,
not walking
Bro,
away.
Jamie Foxx a big ass dude.
yeah,
Jamie Foxx
big
is
ass
he's
big.
a
dude.
menacing ass dude. Have you seen
So's
him?
Bus.
Yeah,
Like yes, like you
He
got-
has to have connections. He's a rapper.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
That man is never gonna see the light of day after this.
If it's a 1v1 against you and a motherfucker named Busta bust a bus, you're done.
I wouldn't even attempt it.
He's busting your lip.
Yeah.
And then he's busting on you.
Shit makes you wonder if there's gonna be any.
There's gonna be more attacks.
Yeah.
I feel like
If we're talking about this like they're terrorists.
I feel
it's
like
a
civilians
murderer.
are just getting more confident from the Will Smith thing.
That's what
Why?
I'm saying.
But why should they? Why should they be confident?
Will Smith
about
had
that?
no repercussions.
Yeah.
Sure, he got kicked out of the academy or whatever the fuck.
But what is that gonna
But
fucking
yeah,
do? But there's a huge difference between an average civilian and Will Smith.
crazy motherfuckers don't know that.
That is true.
Like,
Yeah.
crazy
Or
motherfuckers don't think like that.
Crazy motherfuckers think that there is a difference between them and Will Smith.
No,
And they
crazy
want-
motherfuckers just think they are Will Smith.
Crazy motherfuckers.
Or Jaden Smith.
Yes.
Let's be correct.
If you guys had a chance to run on stage and tackle a celebrity, who are you tackling?
Amy Schumer. And it's not even gonna be a
fucking
tackle.
hate crime.
It's a truck.
No.
that is a hate crime, bro.
No.
Nah, bro. Her jokes are a fucking hate crime.
I think I'm going to
Facts.
tackle Mike Tyson and see how hard he is willing to punch me.
Dog,
Just-
you go to tackle Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
and you're just, and
He's gonna bite
you're
your ear
done.
off.
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
he bites your ear off? Not no punches.
Attacks me like a wild savage dog?
Yes.
Ah, fuck. Just a battle of jaguars at that point. Who you
Yeah.
tackling?
The Rock.
The Rock?
No, fuck no. Already said Amy Schumer.
Steve Buscemi.
You're fucked. He has nothing to defend himself
Exactly.
with. But his beautiful
I feel
face.
like a singular flick would break 3 bones in his body.
Nah, you're
A
fucked up.
tackle?
That's America's sweetheart.
He's rubberized. Like, man's is done.
He's rubberized.
I haven't heard that
A
word.
strong gust of wind breaks his tibia.
Alrighty, gentlemen. I'm going to be telling you guys a story that I don't think I've ever told to anybody. But it was the time
Anthony Caldwell exclusive?
yeah,
This is
basically
crazy.
the time
Well, let me start this GoPro. Sorry.
go for it.
Continue that.
The time I basically finessed, well, I didn't really do it. I finessed my grandpa's neighbor out of like a couple grand.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So it all started because before we lived here in Turner, I was coming down here all the time because my parents had their wedding at my grandpa's. So I was at his house like basically the whole summer. And there was this kid around the neighborhood that I'd always play with, around my age, a little bit older. And I'd go over to his house, play games.
Okay.
And there was this one game that I fell in love with, and it was called Car Town.
Car Town.
Have you guys ever heard of this shit?
No.
It was a Facebook game.
Okay. And wait, who was this with? Who was this who did you do this with?
What you mean?
Like, who was the other, person you stole this money from?
Oh, my grandpa's best friend, his
Grandpa's
neighbor.
best friend.
Yes.
AKA neighbor.
Yes.
Okay.
And my grandpa's best friend, it was his son I was friends with. And one day, me and him, I was on Cartown at his house, and he was like, "You want that? Let me go grab my dad's credit card." Yeah? Put that bitch in, got it. Me?
What was Car Town? What game was this?
Bro, it was some dumb ass fucking game where you would just get cars and they would drive around a little town. And I was blowing the fuck out this man's money on that shit. Like dropping bags. And at the time, bro, I was so young, I had no clue. Dropping bags.
For what? For cars?
Yes, bro, for fucking cars.
So,
And
did you drive them around?
no, bro, they just drove around doing that. I would clean them.
You cleaned them?
They would just be driving. Yes, bro.
You paid $2,000.
Was it a-
like around 5.
Was it like a video game? Or
Yes, a video game.
So not like a recording of real cars.
No. It was a video game.
It was a video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. And I just buy purchasable currency. And boy, when I had the freshest cars out there, the most ironic part of this is I walked over to my dad because I always played this at my grandpa's.
Right.
I was behind them just blowing my boys' money, and they had no clue. And I was like, "Yo, Dad, I got all this money on this game." He was like, "Man, you should really turn that shit into real money." And now that I think about it today,
That shit was.
it was real money, bro. It just dawned on me when I started thinking of the story again. That shit was just so funny.
How much are we talking?
Around 5,000.
5,000?
And this man was helping my parents with the wedding. He was helping for costs. He was helping
And you're
set up.
taking money from him.
Yes, but I had no clue. And his son, he got into so much fucking trouble once they figured out what the whole fucking shenanigans was going on.
Yo, honey, do you know why I'm spending...
Why is there $5,000 charge to Cartown?
Bro. Oh, bro, I feel so embarrassed because he's such a nice dude, and we're still friends to this day. He's a great dude.
Okay.
Like, he was not mad at me at all because he got all his money back. But he
ripped his son a no one.
Yes, bro. Like, we heard that motherfucker scream because this man also bought cigars on that with his card. Dad had no clue.
How old is this kid? Or was this kid around this time?
I gotta think. I was like maybe 12. He's probably 15, 16.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he should know better.
He should know way better.
Absolutely. And
You're kind of stupid as well.
absolutely. for
The
sure.
way you said that, you're kind of stupid as well.
For sure, bruh. And the funny part is Cartown's not even a thing anymore. It's just not even a thing anymore.
bag and dipped.
Literally, I was about to say, like, you were probably the first download of this like underground indie game on fucking Facebook that you dropped a 5K bag on. They made their money back and they dipped. They took it off the market.
More than their money back, bro.
Yeah, they probably spent $20 making this game.
Yeah, and spent another $20 making cars for you to buy.
And then you dropped 5K and they were like, cool.
Well,
Profit.
and how they did it was is you couldn't buy the car straight up. You had to buy like parts for the car, and then it would like build, and each individual part was a different amount.
Okay.
And that's why it just accumulated to 5 bands. Because I was out here with every car possible, every different color possible.
And what did the son buy? Cigars
And a butterfly knife.
and a butterfly knife.
And that shit's illegal, right?
Yeah.
I remember one day we was at his crib playing GTA. And he was like, yo, you want to see something? Whipped out the butterfly knife from under his pillow.
Wait, cut the cigar mid swipe.
And this was before the whole credit card scandal. This was before it. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I ain't never seen one of those before. And then my mom was like, yeah. After he got all his money back, he figured out that his son was buying all this.
And how did he get his money back?
I think they had to have contacted the company. I don't know. I didn't do none of that. I had no clue. But when I found out, bro, I was fucking bawling. Like crying.
Oh.
Because you lost all your cars?
I felt so bad. I was like, damn. I just blew
damn
through
cars.
bro.
All that time.
All that car.
That's why I was really mad, because I lost all them damn cars.
All them town cars.
Damn.
He did get his money back.
That's
good.
At the end of the
really
story, he
good.
did get his
That's
money back.
so
I want to know
funny,
where
though.
this kid is at. This kid is better not
Jail.
be. Yeah.
Like,
he starred in Toy Story 1.
I think he has a kid now. It's crazy, huh?
Sid.
This kid is Sid. Exactly.
Irresponsible. If y'all boys was on death row, what would your last meal be?
Oh, that's a good
final
question.
things to touch your taste buds
On death row?
on death row.
How am I dying?
Lethal injection.
Damn it.
Why would that matter?
Because if they were gonna electrocute my body and like just fry me,
Popcorn
I
kernels.
was gonna. Nah, you're fucked up for that. You're fucked up for that. Nah, if they're gonna cremate my body though, popcorn kernels. But
Die with your mouth open. Yeah, exactly.
But I was gonna like if they were gonna like electrocute me, like the electric chair or some shit, I was just gonna eat some foul, just some rancid.
Some coleslaw.
Why would you? Ew.
They fry my body, and you know that smell's gonna be wicked.
Crazy.
I'm a muster up a mean fart, so that way as soon as I die, it's just. I just defecate
I'll
on the
just eat
chair.
a whole shit ton of barbecue sauce. Turn myself into a fucking.
He gets 3 bottles of Sweet Baby Ray's
Oh,
and just starts chugging.
You're making yourself into a full course meal.
I'm making myself the meal.
Yeah.
They gonna fry me, cook everything. I got the fucking.
Get some brown sugar in
Come
there.
on, bro. That's smart.
All right.
But I also got some like real last meals.
No way.
Yeah, from a couple people who were on death row for murdering, raping, different.
Some of these last meals are fucking crazy.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I've seen a few of these and they're insane.
Tell me some.
So, This man, Lawrence Russell Brower,
Okay.
Rapper or killer?
killer in this circumstance. He wants 2 fried steaks with gravy, triple patty bacon cheeseburger. Now that's what this
Now that's
motherfucker
my
would
man.
like.
That's a good man right there.
Alleged white supremacist Lawrence Russell Brewer has been executed for his role in the murder of James Byrd Jr., dying by lethal injection.
Cheese omelet with ground beef, tomatoes, onion, bell peppers, jalapenos, bowl of fried okra with ketchup, a pound of barbecued meat with half a loaf of white bread, 3 fajitas.
See, I like the way this guy's thinking.
Yeah.
I love the way
And
this guy's
when
thinking.
was
that's it.
when was this guy killed?
I want to say around the 70s, 80s.
And how much of that shit did he actually get?
I'm not
Because
not sure, bro.
Aren't there like
You know, in
There's
Texas,
limitations.
Yeah.
in Texas, they completely just cut off the final meal for people because one of these dudes. Yeah,
They just straight up are like, nah.
you guys don't get no more meals because this fucking asshole.
this guy ruined it
This
for
dude broke
everyone?
the bank. But what would yours be, bro?
Probably like 3 steaks.
So relatively close to
Wagyu.
his
Yeah, one of those like
ragu beef.
yeah, one of those steaks that you'd never eat. But then again, limitations would probably pause my ass real quick.
Probably. But in this circumstance, for the question, no limitations
are just off the table.
yes.
Okay.
One singular dollop of wasabi.
Caviar. I'm going caviar, bro.
Yeah?
Really? Have you ever had it?
No, but I'm gonna get some.
you just get a whole bunch of shit you never tried before.
Yeah, that's what I'm
actually
saying.
facts.
Caviar, wagoon,
What if I get something that I'm allergic to, and I just have an allergic reaction?
and die.
And then it cancels out the death. And
they
they can't.
resuscitate me, and I'm like, bitch,
Yeah.
I came back to life. Y'all should have took the chance.
And y'all fed me good. I appreciate it.
Y'all gave me 2 pounds of shellfish,
I'm
and now
thinking-
I ushy gushy,
I'm
girl, baby.
thinking-
Let me go.
I'm thinking I'd do a steak with like gold on it. Do my last YouTube video.
Golden steak.
You got to get this one
Golden
for the
steak on death row.
get this one for the ground.
Yeah.
I got another one from Peter J. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
All right.
This guy sounds insane.
2 beef tacos, 20 beef enchiladas, 2 double cheeseburgers, a pizza with jalapeno, fried spaghetti, half a chocolate cake, half a vanilla cake, 2 cookie, a bunch of ice cream, and then there's this other man, Gerald. He just wanted a bag of Jolly Ranchers.
That's a good one.
That's smart.
I like that.
That's
a
smart.
bag of Jolly Ranchers.
You can go. You can.
As long as they let me finish them.
Yeah.
So what
That shit could take you 8 days.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. What is
You could be on death row
what
for
is the
next-
limitation on that? On like having to
I feel like it's probably like, all right, you got
3 days.
$50 and you got 2 hours to eat it all.
And take a shit? Because
That's
a must.
I want to take a shit before I
said-
die.
And take a
If
shit.
I don't eat that steak, all that meal, and then shit it out
and then
afterwards,
they burn your body.
yeah,
I'ma be
no
pissed.
way. I'm gonna be pissed as
Do you guys
fuck.
want to get cremated or buried?
Buried. Because if there's a chance I come
I
back
wanna
as a
get
zombie,
mummified.
I'm becoming a main boss.
I feel you there.
Thank you guys for watching.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in next week. We got some interesting things coming through.
We got another podcast coming and possibly 2 other videos.
Two
Completely
different
out,
topics. Yeah.
completely out the blue.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't seen it before. You ain't seen this side of us before.
Just be ready.
That's what I'm saying.
We hope you guys enjoy.
OnlyFans.
Like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what you guys think. Tell us if you guys have any. We enjoy you guys talking to us.
Facts.
It helps a lot, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll see
Have a
you
good
guys
one.
next week.
And I show like a sun in this bitch. Show like a stun in this bitch.